Frontline Reports. Today, our entire show is dedicated to Maximilien Robespierre and his tragic moments that is involved in the French Revolution. In addition, you will also witness the horrors that the people had to live through on a daily basis during the Great Terror and the Time of Terror. Please join us as we travel back in time to talk to the people of France and see their viewpoints when it happened. We now go to Michael with his side of the story. Now keep in mind, time travel is a new theory and is currently under development, so any footage that you see slightly distorted is because a few molecules were lost in the process.
We are here in France, July 27, 1794. We come to see the execution of Robespierre and how the people thought about him and his ways. So let's get started and see what the people on the streets have to say about him. Hello, citizen. What is your name?
Dr. Minette.
So, what is life while living in Paris, France?
It's a terror. There's so many killings every day. With all the bloodshed and everything, people starving, and the guillotine, it just raises the hairs on your back.
So, if there's so much death, why are you here to witness Robespierre's execution?
He was the reason for all this bloodshed. We crave blood because of him, now will end because of him.
Thank you.
The Reign of Terror has taken effect on this city, and it is evident and noticeable everywhere. All I see is bodies littering the ground, and it is hard to breathe in this wretched, foul-smelling air. It has now surrounded me completely. I can hear a few crows feeding on the corpses laying in the open. I also hear the chink of the metal blade of the guillotine, as yet another person is executed on what would be a nice sunset evening. I hear women crying, mourning the loss of their loved ones, but they quiet as I approach, fearing that I too will try to kill them as well as others that have passed recently. Their eyes wide with fear, they run silently into the shadows and never once look back. This is what has become of the once beautiful city of Paris.
Sir, do you have a minute? Yes, but make it quick. I have to go support Robespierre. It's fine, it won't take long. So, what do you think about Robespierre being put to death? It's a shame that a man as great as him has to be put to death for only doing the things that he thought was right. So you're saying that you agree with what Robespierre did to the people of France, even if they never got a proper trial? Yes, what he did was to keep the people under control. Wait, why are you asking all these questions? Are you part of the mob that's looking for the people that follow Robespierre? You did not hear any of this. I'm going to be late to see what's happening at the courtyard. Okay, then thank you for your time.
Perfect.
We are here in the pub of France. We are here to see what the people have to say about the killing of Robespierre. Sir, may I have a minute?
Yes.
What's your name?
Sidney Carton.
So you're fine with all of the killings Robespierre has done?
Well, I think that it wasn't right.
Why do you think that?
He didn't let them have a fair trial.
So you're telling me you agree with it?
Yes.
Well, as you just saw, Sidney Carton doesn't feel so well. I hope he feels better soon.
Maximilien Francisco Marie Isidore de Robespierre, or the Incorruptible, is a French politician. He was involved in the revolutionary changes that took place after the King and Queen's death in 1793. At the time, many people supported his radical influences and followed him loyally while he sent the orders to execute thousands of traitors against France. During his rule in the government, the time was given a new title, the Reign of Terror. The original 12-member Committee of Public Safety was put into place so no single man could rule France. Robespierre used terror to instill loyalty and nationalism in the committee of members and the French citizens. At the start, the people welcomed the brutality and punishment, but soon their own friends and family were being framed as the enemy of France. The government started installing agents to listen in on conversations between citizens, searching for signs of traitors. If someone was even suspected of treason, they would be hauled off in death carts, filled with people all destined for the same ending. We are here today to witness the people's verdict on Robespierre's own accusations of crimes against France.
Young lady, can I have a word with you?
Of course. What can I do for you?
Can you tell us what it is like to live in France?
Well, here in France, we still see the blatant poverty that has stricken the county from the era of King Louis XVI. Even after his death nearly a year ago, the common people left to suffer and die. Robespierre, who set out to fix the economic crisis and chaos, only lessened the time of their suffering by execution. Other people were thrown in jail and forgotten. Many died in their cells, while many more were set off to the guillotine to die for little cause or reason. Robespierre's reassuring words echo in our minds as we prepare for the Incorruptible's verdict. I think he should die by his own weapon.
Well, thank you for your time. I'm here at the prison where Robespierre is being held. I'm going to ask him a few questions about what's happening. So, did you think this would happen?
Yes, I knew it would eventually happen, but I never thought it'd happen this soon.
Why did you start this?
I did it for France. We needed to get rid of all the betrayers of our glorious country. Those treasonous fools. I did it for France. For France!
Didn't you kill many people that weren't involved with the king? Didn't you also kill like so many people from the same class as you? Why would you do that?
I did it because they were treasonous. Those immigrants tried to leave our country.
Who gave you the right to send thousands of people to their deaths?
It may have looked like pure chaos to the simple-minded people like you, but in reality, it was what needed to be done to save France from the chaos that was ensued by the king.
Thank you, that'll be all. This just in, there has been news that Robespierre is going to commit suicide.
Ready.
Alright, I'm cool with that.
We are here at the guillotine, where Robespierre is about to get killed. There are many people here to watch the killing. After the killing, I will interview one of them. Okay, I think it's about to start.
Any last words, Robespierre?
So, what'd you think about the execution?
It was amazing. Blood went everywhere.
Are you okay?
Why, yes, I'm fine.
So, did you like Robespierre?
Who's that?
The guy who just got executed.
I don't care who gets killed. I just come here for the blood.
So, one last question. Do you think the bloodshed will stop now that Robespierre is dead?
No! It cannot stop. I need blood. If it does, I will just kill. I'll start with you.
Get away from me. I don't know if I'll make it so I'll just sign off now.
Michael? Michael. Well, folks, I'm sure he's fine. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you gained a little knowledge from this segment of the French Revolution. Thank you and have a good evening.